Hi, I'm Olivia, and today I'm going to teach you how to bake sugar cookies. Make sure you wash your hands, because if you don't, you're nasty. I'm going to take this bowl out of this one, so that way when I take it out, it's not going to make a lot of noise. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're Celsius, I can't help you there. Alright, so what you're going to need is 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. You're going to need a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a cup of butter, softened. Soften your butter. This is my preferred method. I mean, a lot of people say to use the microwave and zap it for like 10 seconds, but no. Alright, more ingredients. So what you're going to need to do next is, in a small bowl, mix together the flour, baking soda, and baking powder. Put in your 2 3/4 cups of flour while also making a mess of your kitchen, because flour is a messy substance that gets absolutely everywhere. Everywhere. You gotta get the chunks out, so you squeeze it a little bit. We're not ready yet! Now you're going to take your second cup of flour and also put it with the first cup. Use 3 of these baby boys, also known as 1/4 cups, and put it with the 2 cups. How much did I? 1. I put in 1. Sometimes you need to beat the stuff into submission. Last 1/4. Oh. Put that away when you're done, or else your parents will yell at you. What happened, man? Next, you're going to put in the 1 tablespoon of baking soda and add it to your flour. Half a teaspoon your baking powder. Don't confuse these two. The world will stop rotating. It'll be bad. Don't do it. No bueno. Together so it's homogeneous. I learned that word in 7th grade, and I'm going to use it! Now you're going to take this small bowl. I forgot to specify that. Small bowl, you're going to put the flour, the baking soda, and the baking powder in. The rest of the ingredients will go in the large bowl, but I'll get to that later. Right now you're going to put this to the side. No bueno. 10. Go! Alright! There's sugar, now there's sugar! How does this happen? Now you feel your sticky boy. This is a soft sticky boy. Together if you want, I mean, it's a creative choice. Now, you're going to take your white sugar. I'm not being racist, it's what the recipe said it. And fill 1.5 cups. That was just to fill the rest of the cup. But if you're not a professional baker like me, you shouldn't do that. Hey! That is not... Now, you're going to take the softened butter that you softened in the microwave, or just by rubbing together, and you're going to put that in with the butter. Then you're going to cream together. Then you're going to put in your second stick of butter. Nice. Alright, now we need to cream it together. This is going to be embarrassing and too short. Probably shouldn't throw things though, because things are expensive, and if you're going to cream together the butter and the sugar. If you don't, stuff will go flying everywhere. Alright. This is the lowest speed mine goes to. This is a clean kitchen, not a dirty one. And just ignore the little bits that are flying everywhere. Ignore it, it's fine. PG-13 kitchen. That needs to stay clean, or else your reputation will be tarnished. And the vanilla, and you're gonna beat them in together. Not that violently though. In just one singular eggy boy. Just one. So first we're going to put in the vanilla. Go buy yourself a bottle at Target and smell it. Look how lovely that is. It smells so nice. Do not do too much vanilla, or else your cookies will be heckin' sweet. The urge to add the egg. but you need to beat first. So, now if you get these chunks like you can see on in my bowl, don't worry. Let's get the butter off my finger. You crack the egg, take 2 shells and pass the yolk back and forth. Put your fingers in the crack and just tear that sucker open. Yes. You're gonna beat it. The chunks are going down a little bit, so you're just gonna wanna keep mixing until all those chunks go away. We don't want no chunks here. Now you're gonna take the dry mixture, the one that you put to the side earlier. You should insert a flashback here. Right now you're gonna put this to the side. And so you're gonna just put in a little bit at a time. I usually like to do thirds or more. You're gonna beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. I'm not funny. I don't know what you expect of me. Oh, shoot. Back to the chunks, but this time they're a little more fine. But if I grab a couple chunks and smush it together, you can see that it's formed a nice dough. Dough, after working so hard to get it uncrumbly, you'll get that crumbly kind of like pebbly mixture. So right now it should be the consistency of a pretty firm Play-Doh. Like using is tub icing. I feel like it tastes like chemicals and it's always better to make it at home by yourself. I've put sprinkles on sugar cookies after they're baked, but once they're, I don't know if the sprinkles will burn, so. Probably shouldn't put that in a school video. You can just cut a little hole and dump it out in there. Make sure you get all the sprinkles. There's always one little extra one. You can see we got some chocolate sprinkles. And you're just going to add a little bit in there. You don't want to overdo it because then you will have a sprinkle cookie, not much of a sugar cookie. You can see the chocolate sprinkles and the little fish sprinkles from the aquamarine ice cream. A baking pan. We should probably redo that. I got a little distracted. Baking sheet and some kind of non-stick spray. We have olive oil. Tell me that doesn't sound like screaming people. You are going to take your cookie dough and you're going to roll it into balls, put it on the sheet. This may fill up 2 baking sheets. Time lapse, so noise isn't involved. You can put like some really generic I'm just at my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my job. Everybody sing! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa! So let them hear you! Yeah. Let's go! Boom! It's done in like a millisecond because Hannah's got mad editing skills. You should appreciate her more. I love her. See, this recipe makes around 3.5 sheets of cookies. Clean your kitchen. You need to clean your kitchen. The cookies are cooking. You gotta just jam out to Hamilton while you clean your kitchen. Hey Alexa! Play Hamilton! I may not live to see our goal. I may not live to see our goal. I will gladly join the boat. Oh, I need the oven mitt. Safety first, kids. Make sure you have on an oven mitt because safety first. But you are going to carefully throw the cookies in the oven because there's so much less. It will cook faster. Baking logic. And you're going to set your timer for 8 to 10 minutes. I usually do the lowest setting in just 2-minute intervals until you're good. So after taking these out and double checking them a couple times and then cooking for two more minutes. I'd say these take around 14 minutes in my oven. Thanks for baking with me, y'all. I sound like Paula Deen. See you next time.